Hi guys, it's actually been a while, no, 2 weeks, 20 days maybe, I don't know. How you doing? This video is kind of an update from the thing I asked you last time, which was like your opinion about that guy. I think, okay, since now we know where we're going next year for university, like my preparatory class, and I'm gonna go in the same high school. Like, it's still in high school, but it's not high school. It's complex. So we're going in the same place, and like he's the only person I'm gonna know, and there's like 2 classes on the whole 2 years. So we're like basically gonna be together at one time, and everybody works together. So it's like I know 80%, 70, 80% on the whole promotion. So we have to meet at some point. So I didn't tell him, and I think I'm gonna like let us be friends, since like we chat a lot since the last time. I know that's kind of weird, and we didn't see each other for like a week because we ended our classes. But like this week, like today, tomorrow, and the Wednesday, we've got tests called the baccalaureate in French, and that's like to test what you learned in high school. So we've got that today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, and like we saw each other, but like we didn't like say hi because we were both with our group friends. But it's kind of weird because we've got like friends conversations, but like through WhatsApp. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna keep it friendly and see how it goes, maybe like in the 2 years, because at the meantime, when like we get a bit closer, I discovered that maybe I didn't want it to be more, because like actually I think he could be a valuable friend. So we'll see, and like maybe I'll give you updates. So no, I didn't told him. Like I checked if he was still with his girlfriend, and he is. And since we're going to the same school next year, and like we're going to be like together all the time, I didn't tell him because like it would be complicated, you know. And yeah, I also wanted to talk in that video because I've got to do podcast. It's been like 3 weeks since I didn't do podcast because I didn't have any inspirations. But in my back, like the back is the name of the baccalaureate, the exam I told you about. And like it's now that I have my inspiration. Well done, philo, well done. I think like Mysticos are back. I hate that. So yes, now I have inspiration. I think on my podcast I'm going to do it in French, but it was about, I forgot it. And here maybe do it in English, since like most of the people I think are watching me in English. Oh yeah, so I wanted to do something about acting like you like people, pretending you like people, like be socially reasonable. I know that means something, but it's like, I know you have to not create problems and be gentle to everyone, but sometimes really you want to say fuck and like assholes to people because like they are. And because you're in this society, maybe in France only, but you have like to be friendly in like, in my high school it was like a small high school with maybe 200 person in each years, and everybody knew everyone since like I was there for 7 years of my life. It's extremely long, and some people were like there since they were 3 or 5. That's crazy. I know how they did it. So you have to pretend like you like people because you're gonna spend like many years with them, but in the meantime, like sometimes you just want to scream in their face because they're, you know, and there's like they're kind of person that like I know has never like in my high school there was this guy that was I don't know maybe he was giving testosterone, but like everybody, watch out, my cat, my cat spitting. Yeah, and he was, oui mon chat, oui, and he was giving I think he had this aura with the guys. And I don't know, like, I had a conversation with a friend who was friend with that guy, and he's like an extreme slow walker. I can't stand slow walkers. Like, okay, you're walking, like, you're losing your time. Walk faster. And this guy is a slow walker, and he was like, no, we adapt ourselves. Like, before I was friends with him, I couldn't stand to walk slowly, but now I love it, and I had to adapt myself to stay with him. And I was like, ew, are you like his dog or something? And I was like, it really, really cringed me. So, yeah, I know some people have this aura, and I don't get it. Really, this guy was an asshole with his friends and with girls and with basically everyone. Like, he's 18, he was dating, like, no, not dating. He was, like, going to see, like, 14 years old. 14, he was 18. And I don't know, that's, like, awful, like, because, I don't know, he only got that with the guys. I don't know. Actually, now I'm gonna talk about his ex. So no, he also had an ex that was in my high school. I'm not gonna leak names, but she was like, yeah, she really was a bad person, but profoundly bad person. I've got a really good friend of mine, and we're friends since like primary school, since we're 5, and we're 18, 13 years. And like last week we had our last week to school together. We've always been together, like in primary school, college, middle school, and high school. In France, for middle school we say collège, so something it's a bit, I don't know, it's a bit confusing. And anyway, that one friend I really love. She's gonna be my bridesmaid. I think that's a word. Well, she's gonna be my bridesmaid if I ever get married. And she was like the ex of the asshole was being like a complete bitch to her, and she was like and she had a group of 3. I'm not gonna go into too much details because it's in English, they're probably never gonna watch that, but she was like being a complete asshole for like she criticized her for letting her down because they were in a kind of trio with her and the guy she got in couple with. So she's got one of my best friend got in a relationship with a guy, and like the guy and this girl were forming like something like a trio, and they were hanging out together sometime, and when they got together she criticized her and not him for like letting her down. And I really don't get it. Like, girl, it's okay, you're not there together. And like, no, I'm not saying that it's okay to let your friends down when you get in a relationship, but it's okay that she's closer to her boyfriend than her friend in the trio. Like, yeah, there was more of something like that. So I was doing like, okay. And on the other hand, this girl, I know she's got a Nora or something, and she's basically faking that she likes everyone, and she's always, hi, how you doing it? And she's like, ha ha ha. I hate her. Like, she's and sorry, and she was like, hi, yeah. And so this day, no, but well, since I'm like one of Amelie's best friends, she doesn't talk to me anymore, or really not that much when she doesn't have choice. And I know she's a bitch because she already had done like bad things to other friends of mine, and every time she was like, "Hi, Philo, how you doing?" etc. Hi, hello, what are you doing? etc. And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm doing great. How you doing?" And like I was faking it, but like with a great smile. But it was fake, and like I was like, I really wanted to say it back to her, and you're a slutty bitch, and you really have to ask yourself what's wrong with you. But I don't know, because of like getting in the case and like being the right girl and being kind, I didn't do that. And because we live in society and we have to be respectful of others, of course, but sometimes it can help to say dumb things into people's face to make them realize. But I'm not close enough to her, and I don't know, maybe she's got a problem, but that doesn't explain anything. She's really like, she called the cops after a friend of mine's birthday because she lost a sweater that was stolen from another girl. And like, the girl was like, I think she was a +1, and she stole her sweater, and she fucking called the cops who came into her friend's house after her birthday. And like, her parents were like crazy because they woke up one morning and there was the fucking police at the door. And she really, really is a bitch. Like, she doesn't care about others. She's like in her little world, all alone. And well, mosquitoes, oh, I hate them. I'm never gonna act like I like them. But yeah, anyway, I also have like old friends that I have to like act like I like them, but because we still have friends in common. But I know sometimes I just want to like, oh, also the fact that when you're talking with, no, you're like in a circle of people in the discussion and you're not talking in it, and you're like, I'm pissed off, and you want to leave and you can't because it's not suitable. So yeah, I wouldn't want to democratize the fact that leaving is okay, and not talking. When you're not talking, you can leave. Oh, sorry, mosquitoes. Oh my god, mosquitoes. They're the fucking mosquito. Anyway, when you're not talking, you can leave, and that's okay because who cares? Like, you're not in it. And I know, I feel like if you do that, I think people are gonna watch you in a weird way. And well, that was the point. And yeah, so the whole thing was about acting like you like people. And yeah, I think we really, it shouldn't be like a problem to not like people, and there's people that I don't like, but it's not like personal, it's really physiological. I can't like, I think we've got energies, not that I believe in anything like that, but our energies doesn't match, and that's not against the person. I think they really can be a great person, but it doesn't match, and that's okay. That's not a problem. You don't have to act like you like them or anything. Yeah. So tell me how you think about that in the comments. I think I'm saying that already 14 minutes. So tell me your opinion about it. Yeah. Bye. See you next time.